This is MLW referee Doug Markham, and you're listening to Everything Pro Wrestling with Conrad Cushman.
Yes, we are live for Everything Pro Wrestling. Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans. 5-second pose for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, being joined tonight by the man in black. He's not Sting. It's the man we call Derek.
Yo.
We're going to review AEW Dynamite for September the 13th, 2023, as I clean my glasses for those watching on the video version. And we are going to kick this thing off right, man. I was happy with this episode of Dynamite.
Yes, this was a good bounce back for them.
Yeah, much, much better. We're going to get into all that and more. Buckle yourself in and get ready to talk about it. And yeah, we're going to talk about moms, bikinis, and Instagram on this one. Let's go. Let's get it.
Everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people. The best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin. The opinion and the lesson. Yes, everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you.
Adam! No, I'm just kidding. I don't know what I'm on one tonight. I'm on one. I didn't bring no water up here, so we're gonna be talking. Derek, I'm gonna need you to bail me out some of these times.
Gotcha.
What is going on, D? How you been, bro?
Man, maintaining, just trying to maneuver through this crazy world that we live in.
Yeah. Now
dealing with old crotchety providers. They are, man.
We all know what works best, and that's a little bit of pro wrestling when you're down, right? So let's get down on this episode of AEW Dynamite. Live chat, welcoming. Easiest way to help out, hit the like button on the video. Very simple, free publicity. Get me in that YouTube algorithm. Let me mix it up with Fightful, Solid Monster, anyone else that you like, big time, all right? I think we provide a show just as good as theirs, especially the talking points and everything that we're saying here. We do a good job over here. Get us in that mix, people. Hit that like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and you like this. Why not? Helps out. All right. Show us some love. Make sure you're following all the sponsored links down below. We got a lot of stuff going on. B-Boy Skyline, first one in here. He came in at 8:53. He had to make sure he was the first one during Dynamite. He said, yeah, was good. Yeah. Was good. I hope you enjoyed Dragon Con, bro. I've been following the pics all that on the social media. So good stuff. If you guys don't, make sure you guys show B-Boy Skyline some love. He's done a lot, man. Interesting cat. So make sure you check him out. Christian, I was scrolling through your mom's Instagram. She doesn't post enough bikini pics. As he licks his thumb. I sent a special request on the side. What was that? Yeah, why are they dogging Nick Wayne like this, bro?
Yeah. Oh, God.
Matt Lopez says, hello, everyone. Good evening. Roderick Strong acted like it went down harder than Aaron Rodgers did on Monday night.
Damn.
Yo, I know the Bills lost, and I'm okay with that. But why are we feeling like sympathy for Jets fans? Like, they're like, I feel so bad for the Jets. I feel bad for us. What the heck? They won. I feel so bad for them.
But they didn't get anybody injured, though.
Who, the Bills?
Yeah.
I thought a lineman or somebody went down.
I think he came back, though.
Maybe needed water. That's what we used to call it when we played basketball. Big man went down. You ain't even hurt, bro. I'd be like, yo, he just want water, bro. Get up. Get him off the court. You're sucking wind. Pro Wrestler Shoot said, I didn't watch tonight, but I wanted to come and support the show anyway. That was the Sheamus right there. Gotta be ready. Demond McKinney said, yo, just dropping off a good like and to let everyone know that they're watching the dopest podcast in the game, EPW 100%. Derek, make sure you hit that one time for the one time. Eric Douglas, what did Adam do to you, Joe? Eric, you know what he did. You know what he did. He was someone's friend at the wrong time.
Right.
Time to send a message. Where am I here? Sorry, I'm pulling up my notes too. Is Roderick's neck injury real or storyline? It is storyline. Good sir, storyline. The math on today's show. Yeah, there was a lot of Steiner math in here.
Yeah, it was.
Jesus, I'm gonna give you a second to think about what you just typed. Not in the mood for your shenanigans or your BS. Jesus, DeLeon. What's up, Kyra Derek? How about them Jets? Yeah, funny. Eric Douglas, Derek, how's the softball coming along?
It's off season right now. They're getting ready to start. It's technically off season, but they have a fall tournament getting ready to come up, and I think towards the end of this month we got like 2 of them coming up. So it's off season, but fall time, ball, and all that kind of stuff. But once those 2 tournaments are done, then it's off season for us.
Do they actually trust you with the baseball bat? Noted. Noted. Jesus said we need more Daniel Garcia dance. Derek, please do not do that near me. Please. That's just filth. You can't have that going on over here. Dirty Diane. Hey. Did I ever tell you I used to work with somebody with that name and I used to sing that song to her? This is before I was in a professional position. Am I ever really professional though, to be honest? But I used to sing that song to her, and she did have a job where like she would get dirty, so it was funny. Everyone used to laugh like, "Dirty." I would be yelling it down the hall like, "Yo, funny." Oh my gosh. Ace said, "What up, my brothers? What up, chat?" Ace, what is good, bro? Throw up the 2 sweet back at you. Dynamite was a good show. I will agree. I will agree. Yeah, more sympathy for Bills fans. How the Bills blew a easy win. The Jets ain't got no QB. They are fishing for help. Their defense is pretty good, though.
Yeah.
Well, I think people are sleeping on the Jets a little bit here. They're not bad. Adam. Cray said, don't feel bad. My Steelers got dog walked. What up, EPW? What up, Cray? What up? Original Biggie. Obi-Wan. Good evening, EPW. Good evening, chat. Hope y'all are doing good. What up? Tokyo. Ooh, he said he's sleeping on AEW. Come on, Tokyo. I thought it was good tonight, man.
Tokyo.
Johnson said you got to be a good show to hop on and didn't watch Dynamite. Hey, I appreciate that, Jocelyn. Appreciate you. Adam. Everyone's just yelling it. Eric Douglas, I know this is an AEW show tonight, but thoughts on Becky being NXT World Champion, Women's Champion? She needed it, I guess, to complete her
Grand Slam.
So good for big time Bex. Not mad at it.
No.
I think Tiffany Stratton's she's got a future. I'll say that too.
She does.
Let me see here. Tokyo says Zach Wilson on Revenge Tour. Let's talk next week, y'all. Let's pump the brakes. It's week 1. People acting like the Chiefs ain't gonna be in the playoffs. Relax. Yeah, see, this is a long game now. They added an extra game.
Right.
They're probably gonna try and get rid of preseason next. Need more games. Yeah, I bet, bud. Boo. Can we talk about golf or something? Funny you mention it. I am undefeated at putt-putt. Don't know if you guys got those out by you, but been waiting for someone to knock me off that pedestal for a long time. Miniature golf, I got you. Doug said, "Hey yo, what up, Doug? Girls, they love me." What is Nick Wayne's mom's Instagram handle? Y'all gotta chill, man. Y'all gotta chill. I mean, she doesn't look bad though either. I'm just saying. Y'all smell that wood burning? Let me stop. But yeah.
Look at all that smoke.
Tokyo. Oh, he talking about TKO. I guess should I get Derek quick thoughts on this? But we're about to hit the 10-minute mark. We haven't even started talking about the matches yet. But TKO, Derek. UFC, WWE finally together. Vince, broke ass Gomez. Actually, I shouldn't say broke ass, rich ass Gomez Adams, looking like a fucking villain off of some fucking network I ain't supposed to be watching.
So he went from what was it, 1 million to 9.2?
9 billion.
Yeah.
That's a crazy growth profit.
Yeah. I respect it. I actually bought a share, bro.
Get this man out of here. She said, not the putt. Unless we talking Hot Shots golf for PlayStation, it's football time. While Conrad is getting the lotion after talk. Good sir, it is sanitizer. Wait, can we promote this? We'll just leave it at it's sanitizer.
Squelch.
That's nasty, bro. How about Nick Wade's mom? I know this fool ain't just moisturize his hands. We'll talk about Nick Wade's mama. Hey, I'm just saying, man. Got to keep it clean. Derek doing the Daniel Garcia dance. We don't know what's happening. He buying shares of TKO.
Hey,
we buy more shares of AEW or TKO? You disgust me. You disgust me. We're not going to talk about how JC from NSYNC looked like AJ Styles.
Damn.
It's going to be May. Yo, shout out to Justin Timberlake for, waiting in the wings after everybody dogged his dancing, tried to cancel it from something from 2000 and whatever with the Super Bowl stuff.
Right.
You know what?
First of all, that was a malfunction.
Nah, bro. So whoever was in charge of that, or whoever's idea that was.
You're right, like the man did it on purpose. It happens.
I don't care about none of that though. Justin Timberlake should have been with NSYNC. JC is a star. I'll say that. Listen, and I'm not even like some Mr. NSYNC. I prefer them over Backstreet Boys. There's like two. You know how like you can tell a wrestling fan's personality. Like who do you like better, Brett or Sean? Who do you like better, Backstreet Boys or NSYNC? I'm going NSYNC.
Yeah,
I prefer NSYNC.
Yeah, I'm going.
They had some hits.
They did. Backstreet was only held together because of Marky Mark.
Marky Mark ain't no Backstreet Boys. That was New Kids on the Block.
Yeah.
That's the Ninja Turtles dance, by the way. Any 80s song you can always just do. Go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go Ninja, go. Y'all gotta talk about stuff that's not even wrestling anymore at this point.
Ninja rap.
I made a funny. Vince McMahon TKO photo render looked like dollar store Dick Dastardly.
Yes, that's what I was thinking. I couldn't think of the name.
Tokyo said blue ski mask sold out for Lions home game. Let's go Lions. I was happy they got that dub.
I think that was a lose-lose situation.
Nah, I like their coach a lot though. Easy says JC was always the most talented. I will kind of agree. I think JC's much more talented than people give him credit for.
Yeah.
Hubbard Wrestling Weekly. What up, Hubs? Did you guys know that me and Sean have a show every single Monday live at 6:05 Eastern Standard Time? Clash of the Podcast. We bring up different topics, talking points every single week, and we discuss them for you. Make sure you guys check us out live, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time, right here on Everything Pro Wrestling. You will get the best of me and Sean Hubbard. Now, Sean Hubbard says, peace and joy, Derek and Conrad. 1, MJF Steiner promo, hilarious. 2, Swerve better win at Wrestle Dream. And 3, my take on Vince TKO, Sean Hubbard would rather be poor than to ever sell my soul like he did.
I guess I'm selling my soul.
He said JC had the song with Black. You remember that joke?
Oh, yeah.
Is it my thug appeal? It is not, sir. My pants, my baggy jeans. Obi-Wan said Backstreet's back. All right.
I think that was their best song.
He said Marky Mark. Back when Mark Wahlberg was Marky Mark.
Yeah.
This is how we used to make the party start. The Funky Bunch. The hell is going on in here, bro? Yo, I don't know, man. Jocelyn said had a crush on Donnie Wahlberg. The government cheeseburgers. The Wahlburgers. Small hints, JC from NSYNC will be back with an album. His hair and his music entertainment, new hairstyles are decisions that made for promotion purposes. They don't want none. Also, that wasn't Marky Mark. That was his brother, Donnie. Dick in the dirt dastardly. The NFL Lions, Detroit. The NFL villains, the Detroit Lions. We'll see. I just bought a Liv Morgan Funko Pop. I don't even want to know how much that ran you. Listen. Listen, we got AEW Dynamite tonight. Lots and lots to discuss and happening. Yo, did I actually put this in order without putting this in order? Nope, I got one thing wrong. Damn you, Don Callis. The opener tonight, AEW International Championship. Jon Moxley versus Big Bill. Yo, number one, I knew that there was going to be trouble in this match as soon as we seen Big Bill come out in the winterized, rolled down Timbs. Big Bill.
Come on, Big Bill.
Come on, Big Bill. We can't be doing that.
My feet were sweating, bro.
Yeah, my feet were like, yo, I know this man is struggling right now with these joints.
Big time.
He had to come in with you got to come in with the standards, bro. If you had to put on the caterpillars today, I wouldn't have judged you.
Right. Nah.
Steel toe. They need to do that for an angle. When he big boot someone one time, pull off the boot and it's the steel toe.
I definitely think they should do that angle. Like, he's only been winning because he's been using a steel toe boot.
Put it in there. Someone said JC Icardi. Yo, give Prince Nana a mid-card title. Prince Nana dance breaks low-key one of the best parts of AEW hubs. Tell him.
Oh, absolutely, bro.
Go ahead, Derek. Show him how you swerve on him. Bro, at the swerve. I love it. I love it, dude. Prince Nana's great, bro.
Yes.
I thought Moxley did well in this. This was much better. Like, when I first got into the show, I was like, good match. Yeah. Not bad. It's Wednesday. You know what that means. Moxley bleeds. He's bleeding from somewhere on the side of his head in this match. Big Bill hits a sidewalk slam. Danielson runs down to stop Ricky Starks from interfering. Moxley wins with a triangle choke. I liked it because Big Bill tried to pick him up, couldn't do it, and then he kind of fell in, and he was like, yeah, I got to tap here.
Yeah. It
works. I like when people win matches with moves that aren't their finisher because it makes you pay attention because you're like, it could end at any time. There was another match tonight where someone hit a move and they were like, that can't be it. That's a signature. And then it was it.
Right. It's nice to see that you stray away from being one-dimensional and using something different, opposite of what you would normally do. I still think a finisher is the fatal blow. That's it. Like, all right, you're done. I'm putting you out. That's that. When you hit like 3 to 4 of them in the match, it's like, okay, all right, relax, bro. Relax.
Let's get it. Let's get it. That's all you can say to it. Moxley bleeding during the break. He was bleeding throughout this match. This match was good. I like Big Bill a lot. I think Big Bill should be in a little bit of a better position, but him with Ricky, it's been nice. It's been pretty good. Do you think he's better off with Bullet Club Gold or Ricky Starks, though? If you had to choose, Derek. Honest choice. Like, really just sit here and think about it for a second. Like,
so if I look at it the way that I want to look at it, I would say, given the way his character is right now, he belongs with Ricky.
I can't.
Spanish.
You've just been waiting. It's been far too long for you to get to say that.
Far too long. No, I will say, given how his gimmick is right now, I think he can go on both sides. He fits in both sides, but I think the way that they structured his image right now fits with Ricky. I think if they take Ricky away and they make him just a pure badass, no smiling, just the most mundane look on his face ever, then he belongs in Bullet Club.
I like him in Bullet Club. I think him as the muscle guy for the guns, like it'll help without having to have Juice and Jay in every single thing with them.
True.
So, and I think it'd be a great spot if you want to turn Ricky babyface again. He could turn on Ricky, or
That's what I'm saying. I think you just have to change the image just a little bit. Nothing out of the norm. Nothing too big. Just a touch. I think he like Bullet Club. I feel like he has to wear black. He has to wear black. He has the height. He has the size.
I say you just put him in a tank top with the jeans like he's wearing now. The Tim boots stay.
Yes.
And then you do that. You broke my chain. Somebody said, yeah, Ricky was tight. Derek, what about King's Road style? Sometimes it takes a couple finishers. Not talking about Orange/Gargano false finishers, though, where they kick out of, everything.
Okay, I'll give you that. Yes. When it's not excessive, you know what I mean? Like when it doesn't become excessive, then I'm good with it. But when you start throwing in finisher after finisher after finisher after finisher after finisher, I'm like, oh, hold on, bro. We gotta chill.
Jocelyn said, Derek, it's time to let it go. I don't know if it's the Ricky Spanish or something you said.
What?
I don't know.
What I gotta let Ricky? Come on, baby. Don't do me like that.
Matt Lopez says Big Bill could easily be the big gold muscle. More like their version of Bad Luck Fale, but only better. I'm watching now, man. This crowd is depressing, Pro Wrestling Shoot said. Yeah. I don't know. They got to do something about to boost those ticket sales if we're talking business-wise with stuff. Yeah, you got to do something about that. We'll see. Then we get promo heavy for a second. So you got a lot of little spots here. Afterwards, Ricky and Big Bill attack. Claudio comes out to make the save. No Wheeler Yuta. I missed my Yuta tonight. I needed some more menace on this show. Christian more than made up for it, but we need some more Yuta.
Yes.
I miss my guy Utes.
Yuta adds a perfect dynamic to.
Just get that guy out of here. He's pissing me off.
Yeah. It doesn't even have to be. It's just his presence, period, on the show.
He's like, let me use this suitcase bag to rip your arm off.
Right.
That's why I love you.
Wheeler, come on.
So we will find out next week that Grandslam is going to be Jon Moxley versus Rey Fenix for the International Championship. Phoenix is back. He is pissed. Moxley did take him out so that he couldn't get across the pond for All In. So it makes sense. Roderick Strong's with the Kingdom. Adam Cole shows up. Adam's not good enough to be his friend now. Blah, blah, blah. More of that foolishness. Don Callis. Somebody, listen.
Scar.
Yeah, listen. When it comes to Don Callis, bro, can we get this man some cocoa butter? Somebody needs to start up the Don Callis Cocoa Butter Fund for me. Why does this man have this big ass scar on his head?
Bro,
will cocoa butter not heal this, or at least blend it in?
It might blend it in a little bit, but
this dude looking like Scar from Lion King. Get this out of here, bro. Hakuna Matata, bro. You gotta do something better than that.
Holding the skull,
bro. They need to do something with that, man.
Yeah, they do. Fix that up for me right quick.
Hurts me soul to see this, bro. Don, I'm gonna pray for you, dog, because no one deserves that. Nobody.
Yeah, he got the wrong end of the stick on that one.
Yeah. They got my boy hurting pretty bad. I don't know, man. E said no jeans. I hate street gear. Get William Morrissey some gear, and I can't call him Big Bill. Yeah, I don't like the name Big Bill either. I think W Morrissey was difficult though, like for people to say. Like, you got to put a name that's gonna go across the headline.
Yeah.
Bill Morrissey, I don't know. They can come out with something better than him. I like Kaz XL. That wasn't bad either. Big Kaz. I mean, I don't know. Call him. I can't call him Big Bill. What came up with that name? What child came up with that name? Probably Little Bill. That's a show from He Who We Shall Not Speak of on here. It's time to let Ricky Spanish go. I'll come up with something. You gotta show love to Ricky.
It has to happen. But just for you, Jocelyn, I will retire it.
That's what I like to hear. Thank you. Fale. I can't.
Spanish.
Fale makes Nash look like Prime Mysterio. Fale is like a door in the ring, not a revolving one. I wish Stokely would come back. Loved watching him. Yeah, Stokely's been regulated to Ring of Honor.
Why?
I don't know. He's I think he's like the you know how like they have like the general managers and stuff. Him and Jerry Lynn are in charge, and they have to share the duties.
Jerry Lynn. I've heard that name in a minute.
Oh god. Oh yeah, you weren't here when the RVD stuff happened. I think that's when you were missing some weeks.
Yeah.
Dennis the Menace, aka Yuta, was probably looking for morning funny cereals. They got cocoa butter in Canada. They better. Maybe in Toronto. Well, he needs to rub some maple juice on it or something because something gotta happen to that scar, bro. Crowd was silent during the elite mess. Just saying. No comment. Does Moxley bleed every match? He does.
Basically.
Big Bill Morrissey is right there, Tony. Jocelyn laughing. Y'all cut it out. So he comes out after beating Kenny Omega twice. We now find out that Konosuke Takeshita will now be called the Alpha and not the fake ass Alpha like Chris Jericho. Don's words, not mine. So the Alpha Konosuke Takeshita, it rolls off the tongue a little bit. I like it.
It does. It does.
I like it. And the next target, they had a picture of Ibushi getting slayed, bro.
Bro, that's not even the part that got me.
Yo, who's the artist for that?
Yeah, first off, kudos, bro, because that you put your work in for all those paintings. Bro, some of the verbiage in this was kind of
I can't repeat that. I don't think on the
show. Some of the verbiage was real aggressive.
I'll say it like this: I hate Don Callis, and all my homies hate Don Callis. Boo this man, boo him. Stokely and Samoa Joe dynamic in ROH is funny AF, dude. Let me tell you this: they did a tag match where he was partners with Joe. He dove off the top rope and Joe moved the guy out of the way so that he would miss. And they won the match and Joe left him there.
Yo, terrible. Terrible.
Dude, Stokely is hilarious. Give me that Stokely Orange Cassidy rematch we've been waiting for.
Yo, that will be dope. I'm sorry.
So Kota Ibushi is the next person. I think we could see that at Wrestle Dream. Kota versus Kota. I mean, I think it would be, or excuse me, I said Kota versus Kota. Konosuke versus Kota. I'm with it. And I think the Alpha should go over again. Build Konosuke Takeshita up, man. Yeah. He needs to be the Ring of Honor or the International Champion very soon.
Right. I agree. 100%.
Danielson and Claudio versus Ricky Starks and Big Bill on Collision is then announced. And then we get a pull apart with the Lucha Bros and BCC. Phoenix is like, I'm going to beat your ass for what you did to me. It all makes sense. And then Claudio is sitting there. Here's Eddie Kingston. 1 week. And my dog, Eddie Kingston, he needs this dub. Y'all better go crazy. All 6,000 of you go into this show next week. What happened, bro? Like, why is nobody going to this show? New York, you got to talk to me, player. I got to know what's going on, man. Nobody's going to this Grand Slam, bro. What's happening?
Yeah. Definitely need to know what's going on. Like, what's everybody thinking? Because everybody should be going, but it ain't turning out that way.
See, Matt Lopez, these are things we are not going to repeat. That was said in that promo. And it was worse stuff after that, too.
Oh, yeah.
After that. But I'm looking forward to next week, man.
Oh, absolutely.
I think Grand Slam's going to be a good card.
Grand Slam will be a good card.
Next up, we had an Eliminator, but this one was a 4-way. Winner will get to face Saraya at Grand Slam. Dr. Britt Baker, just for Derek, DMD. Versus Hikaru Shida, Nyla Rose, and Toni Storm. This one really didn't get off to a point. They got their shit off, but they really didn't get to get into it. They needed more time, I thought, to get me into the match. But they did fine for the time that they had. I kind of wish Tony would have let them let loose here. You have 4 solid competitors in there. It wasn't like it was somebody who you're like, I don't know if I could trust them in this spot. They did pretty well. We're continuing the storyline with Shida and Britt Baker. That was the story of that part of the match. Nyla looked dominant, but that ended up getting broke up. And then Britt Baker got rolled up by Toni Storm. Toni Storm versus Saraya was the right call, I feel.
I don't know, bro. I may have to disagree with you on that. I think Nyla needs another shot. It's been so long.
No, dude, Nyla was my secondary pick, but I said that Toni Storm is the more. That's the story that they've been trying to tell with Saraya, like that. Yeah. They've broken up. People are saying no punk, no show, no punk. Let the elite sell out the buildings on their own. Ooh. I would be going to Grandslam if it wasn't for personal reasons. The show's looking good. It's okay, Pro Wrestling Shoot. The dark cloud has been lifted from AEW, and it's all sunshine, rainbows, and unicorn piss. The women went on before 9:30. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
They put them on early tonight. I just wish the match was longer, though. They used to give the four-ways a little bit more time, but I get it. You got 2 hours, and you're trying to keep it moving. Following up from this, I'm not going to lie. They had Chris Jericho and Sammy Guevara.
This man is gone.
Whispering tonight. The Sex Gods came out, and they showed this, like, highlight package of, like, you know, I wanted to sing like Shawn Michaels when he used to have like the "You are the one I love for me." I'm like, bro, who picked this music? This is definitely some Vince shit. And they came out and showed them like dancing together, the hair. Sammy was so young. Jericho came out here capping like he found him, and I'm like, bro, Cody picked this dude. Cut this shit out. And they do all of that stuff, and then Jericho and him kind of get heated, and they're like, yeah, we're going to get into this. And they pull in and they look each other in the face. Sammy Guevara better win next week. That's all I'm going to say. I'm leave it at that.
Jericho's lost so much, bro.
Sammy needs the dub, though. If you're saying this dude's a pillar and he's going to be a star, he needs the win. Remember this for Jack Perry, too. Well, he's out right now, but you know what I'm saying.
He's demoted from that.
Who's taking his spot?
So somebody.
Terrible, bro.
Somebody.
Terrible.
I don't know who, but somebody's taking it.
A said Toni Storm winning the match was the right call. Tony feared for his life, and they're going to have to move to a smaller venue like WrestleMania 7. No, a lot of people like to cap about that story, talk about something they had threats. Bullshiggity. They weren't selling them tickets is what happened. That's what really happened.
Wait.
I can't explain the story. We'll get in trouble for the language I have to use. But, yeah.
Threats, bro? Seriously?
They said they had threats because of Sergeant Slaughter being I guess I can say it a little bit. They had threats from groups of people. I cannot say what I'm going to say. And Sergeant Slaughter was an Iraqi sympathizer. So that's why they said they moved the show. But in reality, why they moved the show was them ticket sales weren't doing too good. You can say what you want, but do what you got to do. Another corny Jericho WWE Raw live segment that could have been done in 5 minutes.
Yeah,
right? Yeah.
It could have been.
I hope Sammy wins. I just hope it's not. But Derek is right, too. Jericho's lost every match this year. Yes. He put over Ricky. He put over, I forgot the New Japan dudes. He put over everybody. Yeah. TJ Perry going to take Jack Perry's spot. So it's cool. Yo, bugging. MJF cut his Steiner Math promo after this. If you haven't seen it, go back, watch the YouTube clips. I cannot do it justice, but MJF, Adam Cole on the money backstage. At one point, I was like, why is Renee just standing there?
Right. Yeah.
I didn't get it. Sometimes, like, I want the interviewers to have power a little bit and have meaning when they're in the segment, but sometimes they just let them go. Because I'm like, he's talking to the camera, so why are you there?
Right, exactly. That's where you would just kind of gracefully bow out.
Bow wow. Bow to the wow. I don't know why I said that. Hangman Adam Page versus Brian Cage 3. These two have pretty good chemistry. As much as I, don't here you go. Nah. Oh, CJ Perry, Miro's wife. Thank you for the credit. I was like, who the hell is TJ Perry? I've been thinking about it for 5 minutes. I'm like, I don't know who that is. That'll be someone's name one day, E. We're going to remember this moment. They got good chemistry, Hangman and Cage. I remember that opener for Double or Nothing. By the way, I missed that. If you go back on the review show, you will hear me cuss out. I can't remember who I ordered it from. Was it BR Live?
Yep. Yeah.
They had messed up. That's why I now go the alternative route. We'll have to talk about that offline. But they messed up here with this. They put them in another good match. They had a banger. BR Live let me down that one time, brought back bad memories for me. Hangman Page went for a 619 that looked like dog shite. It looked bad. I didn't like his 619. Why does everyone think they can do that move? Nobody does it like Ray, bro.
Yeah, it's time to let it go. That's Ray's move. Done and over with. Stop doing it.
Claudio did it, though.
I don't care.
Claudio's just big as hell, though. I was like, bro, you don't need to be doing this.
I don't care. No one else needs to do it.
Ray's the perfect height to where you can do it with like
velocity.
No, ferocity was the word I wanted to use.
Ferocity. Oh, yeah.
Like it just looks mean. Like boom, you can really get kicked to the face. When everyone else does, I'm like, it's always in like slow motion.
Yeah, because they're trying to like plan it. He's just like, all right.
EO Sky, I think I seen do it once and it wasn't so bad. Yeah. I'll give EO credit too. I think I started doing it at NXT if I'm not mistaken. Y'all know. E said the end of that 619 looked like Malibu's Most Wanted when they threw Jamie Kennedy in the dumpster.
Yeah, 619 was horrible.
Is that a Ford Maverick? Oh, that movie's so bad it's good.
Oh man,
so bad it's good. Very solid match though. I thought Cage did his thing.
Yes.
You hate Brian Cage? I don't hate Brian Cage. I still want Brian Cage to develop his character. He's still coming out rocking the tights and the face paint. You do not want to be known as Warlord because that's what people are calling you. You want to be Brian Cage. But he's been doing a great job. He's been getting on the TV, doing his matches. This was the match, though. Buckshot Lariat got reversed to the F5. F5 tossed off into the small package. After the small package, Deadeye. 1, 2, 3. This is what I was talking about. We were watching with someone who watches these shows, and he said, yeah, I think he's kicking out of that signature. He did not. He did not. I got a game cast. Chill. The Deadeye for the win. I'm giving Hangman his props this week. I'm not. That's just pure, unadulterated hatred, bro.
Just saying. Not rocking with him.
Yo, y'all gotta film me on this and start calling Derek a hater, bro. Like, this was a good match. Like, I really have nothing bad to say. It's not my match of the show, but it was probably my second.
It was a good match. I just can't rock with him.
It wasn't my favorite, but it was my second favorite, probably, out of all these. Actually, hold on now. I might put it up against the Big Bill Moxley one. I'll give this one the edge. Just because they work so well together. After this, Hangman and Swerve. Swerve says he'll face him, but he's going to have to wait. Wait until when? Everybody wants to know, right? Wrestle Dream. Do. We should definitely do a promo for them for that. They are going to do Wrestle Dream. Swerve makes this challenge there where it all began for him. Swerve needs to win this match.
Yes. Come on. Push Swerve the way he deserves to be pushed.
Not even that. So after the match, Hangman talks this garbage to him, whatever. Swerve makes the match. Then he says, look out for Brian Cage. Get him. Brian Cage and Nana put the beat down. Nana's dancing. The Young Bucks come from out of nowhere. Double super kick Cage. And then Prince Nana's dancing. And the Bucks almost missed their cue for the double super kick because I forgot. Yeah. One of them was doing a dance and the other one was like turning around, taunting and crap. Yeah. But when Nana turned around, they laced his ass.
Yeah.
Very well done.
It definitely was almost missed, but they redeemed themselves quickly.
Pro Wrestling Shoot, you did hear that correct. I just did not want to repeat it on the show earlier. You did hear that. It was a food match. Hangman is still trash. Laugh my ass off. That's what happened. Swerve versus Hangman will be at Wrestle Dream will be gold, excuse me.
Yes.
Nana is a national treasure. I love Prince Nana, bro. I'm so happy they brought him in. So happy.
That's a great dynamic.
Daniel Garcia was backstage and Don Callis is interested in the hump. He is interested in the Humpty Hump.
Do the Humpty Hump.
I once got busy in a Burger King bathroom. Yeah. So he's trying to figure out what's going on with the bump and grind with Garcia. He's like, that's money. That's money. I'm like, get this guy off my screen, man. What are we doing here? But I get it. Maybe Garcia gets paired up with him, but then you got to put like 2.0 with them and stuff. Like, I don't know. Ugh. I'm really annoyed right now because Garcia, I feel like, has been doing goofy stuff because he got put in the JAS, and now Garcia has not progressed. He's regressed.
Yes. Whereas he was making his moves to be an elite wrestler.
At least in like TNT, possible, like in that area, they could have did that, man.
They could have, and I feel like they're taking that whole thing away from him, and that's what kind of.
But the dance is over too.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like I feel like the dance is taking away from putting him on the show, but it's putting him on the show because he's doing it, and everybody likes it.
I'll tell you guys this: the moment he goes back to the red death, the red tights, look out. He'll be serious again eventually. Next up, we had Darby Allin and Nick Wayne versus 2.0. Christian Cage and Luchasaurus came out on commentary. I'm going to skip all the hoopla with this. Darby Allin gets the win with the coffin drop. Nick Wayne on the outside with a moonsault again. Put him in that coffin. Christian Cage gets on the mic, Derek, afterwards and says he wants to see someone's mom in bikini pics. Every time I just think about this, it's just pure filth. Just filth tonight. We can't.
Squelch.
Dirty Diana. Sorry, I had to grab that little extra bit that was about to fall off on there. Didn't want that on the desk. Listen, y'all only get worried if you see this the lotion. All right, just chill on me here. It's sometimes you're just ashy and you need the lotion.
The coconut.
Nah, this dude nasty right here. He got the big bottle. That's the one with the half solid, half liquid.
That's the one.
That cherry almond smelling like Dairy Queen's little nasty ass ice cream. The hard joint on the outside of it. Yeah, you know what I'm talking about.
That's the one where you can't go like this. That's the one you got.
Nick Jonas Garcia is a sports entertainer. Jocelyn's great. Matt Lopez says it would be stupid if the JS decided to join the Don Callis family after he caused all the problems with Jericho to begin with. He said sometimes. Was Christian being a smut on TV? I cannot comment nor deny either one of these statements, Jocelyn. Lotion, y'all holding out? Gotta tell if you found Nick Wayne mom on IG. She about to get mad friend requests.
Big time.
I hope she don't got one, cause
I have one.
Yeah. Listen, man, I'm not even telling y'all any of them stories, man, about talk about that stuff. That's just gonna be wild. Yeah. Every time Christian gets on the mic, there should be a disclaimer saying the views of Christian Cage are not what AEW stands by. Matt, you should tweet that because that is actually a good idea.
Yes.
It's a good idea. Yeah, Christian just went savage in this promo.
But every single time it is gold. No, actually, it's platinum.
With MJF as a face right now, Christian is probably one of the best heels they got.
Absolutely.
Christian is a hoochie daddy. Christian is embracing the creepy little bastard. Yo, y'all got to stop. I remember Austin called him that. It was game over for his career. You creepy little bastard. Let's run through what we got set up for next week right now. All right. What the heck did I number one. No, not shout out. Fuck. How fast Excalibur reads this shit, bro. I was getting dogged by everybody saying, like, I'm trying to write this shit all down way too fast. We were gonna get an appearance from the Acclaimed. Christopher Daniels and Matt Sydal will take on the Kingdom. Lucha Bros and the Hardys versus the Butcher, the Blade, Jeff Jarrett, and Jay Lethal. Bryan Danielson and Claudio, this is going to be for Collision, will take on Ricky Starks and Big Bill. FTR, not FDR, versus Iron Savages. Why did it say that instead? I said iron, bro. Come on. Come on, bro. No, do not even repeat that. That was just for you. That was an inside. You gotta be here to see it to understand. Grand Slam. We got Moxley versus Ray Phoenix next week. Saraya versus Toni Storm. Claudio Castagnoli versus Eddie Kingston, title for title. ROH versus New Japan Strong title. Chris Jericho versus Sammy Guevara. MJF versus the winner of the Grand Slam tournament, which we'll get to for the main event. Wrestle Dream, we got Swerve Strickland versus Hangman and Bryan Danielson versus Zack Sabre Jr. Eat your heart out, Seattle. Get your tickets for Climate Pledge Arena. Yo, what? I'm shocked they put Statlander and Jade on Rampage. Was that what I missed? What, Matt, when is that? Next week? You let me know when that match is with Statlander and Jade.
Honestly, bro, I'm looking forward to Swerve Scott and Hangman.
Swerve Strickland.
I mean, yes. Why do you keep saying Swerve?
Yeah, I'll tell you after. That was a name he had in a different company at a different time.
Okay. Swerve Strickland.
Yes.
That's my match on the radar right now.
Okay.
I definitely think that's gonna do some things.
This Friday, Matt's saying, so excuse me, I missed the match. Because they fucking go through these way too fast.
Well, yeah, Excalibur's like, yo, slow down, bro.
Yeah, bro. I need them graphics or something sliding across the bottom. Put it on Twitter. Don't even fucking say it. Just say go to Twitter to find out all the matches this week and follow AEW.
What they should do, go across the screen like they do with hockey and NBA and all that kind of stuff, and just kind of put it across. Like after you announce it, like, all right, this is what we got going on still.
They usually do in the bottom left corner though, if you're paying attention, but it's like, dude, you gotta chill.
Yeah.
A said this Friday, thank you. I hate wrestling fans these days. I only care about ratings and attendance records over the actual shows. Like I said, the attendance didn't look good for this one, but who knows? I also saw people posting that little hating ass, like, there was only 72,000 people at All In. I'm like, that doesn't mean they didn't buy the tickets, motherfucker. A lot of people buy tickets and don't show up because they're trying to resell them.
Yes.
Don't let these fools fool you.
They do. They do it at the Bison's games. They do it for all baseball games. They do it for all sports. They buy tickets just to resell them.
I cannot tell a lie. But the card next week looks great. I'm really looking forward to Eddie Kingston and Claudio Castagnoli, though, and Arthur Ashe. That looks like a lot of fun. And we are still trying to figure out who is going to face MJF. And that's when we get into this beaut. It is the main event. It is the cover for this one that we have up right here. This will be the cover of the podcast version. Make sure you guys go show us some love. Good Pots. Guess who's in the top 10, baby? Top 10. Show us some love. Tell Sean Spears to do a video for us, something.
Yes.
Give me some love on there, man. Goodpods.com. Go subscribe to Everything Pro Wrestling. Leave me a 5-star review. Rob Van Dam that shit. And show us some love, bro. I want to get to number 1. It's going to be tough. But we're trying to increase listeners on that platform. So Good Pods, show us some love.
Thank you.
Main event time. Yo, by the way, well, I'll say it in 1 second when it comes to this. Wrestle Dream, I said Swerve, Page, and Danielson, ZSJ. It's looking like a good card thus far. Grand Slam. We have Roderick Strong versus Samoa Joe. The finals are on the line here. He's got that dumbass neck brace on looking like Ryan Reynolds with them glasses. And then we got Samoa Joe, my dog, my boy. Hairline's going from the front, also going from the crown, but he don't care. He going to beat that ass down. Samoa Joe is that boy. Samoa Joe came out. He had a new TV title. I don't know if anyone noticed it. Now look at this one that's on his shoulder. The one he came out with. That belt looks small.
Yes.
That belt looks like a snack to Samoa Joe.
Yes.
He came out with a bigger one. I think they should make all of the ROH titles the same size as Joe's.
Oh, absolutely.
Chat, let me know if you agree. But look at this. Matt Lopez saw what I was talking about. I hope you guys did too. The ROH title is way bigger than this one that they gave Joe. Save this shit for somebody who is very small, because that shit ain't worth it.
Right.
I like the bigger one that they gave Joe. Make them belts a little more chunky. Claudio too.
I think you should always have
thickness.
How thick? Thick.
See, Matt said beautiful ROH TV title. I don't have a problem with the belt being silver. I just need it to look right when you're holding it. I don't want it to look small.
I think they should have two sets of belts, because if you have wrestlers Roderick's size, and then you have wrestlers who are Joe's size. You have to make it aesthetically look correct. You need to have the belt shaped for that size.
I want you to go back and check it out at some point today or tomorrow and send me a message after you look at it and tell me that belt doesn't look way better. He said thick, big boned,
thick.
Ain't nothing wrong with some big bone. Now, getting into this was a physical match, bro. This was the old school ROH. They were chopping meat off each other's chest, shaving that pimento loaf, whatever you want to call it. They were going to work, bro. Now, Roderick Strong, amazing wrestler. He's hitting angle slams. He's doing all that he can in his little boots. He is trying to beat that ass. Samoa Joe is chopping you. Bro, Roderick Strong did his little elbows and he jumped up on one. Joe clotheslined the shit. I haven't seen a clothesline like that since Bradshaw. I was like, damn, bro, why he clotheslined him like that?
That one was really, really good.
Roddy hit the slingshot like heart attack clothesline. That joint was really good too. Yeah. By the way, trained by Jim Neidhart. Big shout out to Roderick Strong. I thought it was very well done. Joe is the one who put him out, though. Remember, he wears the neck brace because of Joe. Collision. Pay attention to that. It's going to be important to the story. In all of this physical match, Joe finally catches that ass slipping, locks him in the coquina clutch. Roddy goes down, and as soon as them legs grapevine, I was like, yeah, he's cooked, bro. Yes. He's done. And when he caught him in it, he had nowhere to go but to tap out. Out goes Joe. Done. Joe says, Max, I'm going to see you now for this title. I told you the prophecy has been fulfilled. The end. Adam Cole comes out after they're trying to, the Kingdom's like, it's okay, buddy, you lost. Right. And then this dude takes a bump and goes, oh, my neck. Oh, hurt in the car. Call William Mattar. Adam. Call. Yo, William Mattar was free publicity, bro. Send me a check. Right. He grabbed his neck. He went down. It was GG's. It was done. And then they pull out a stretcher. This is redonkulous. And they're like, let's load him up. They're putting him on the stretcher. They wheel him out. Adam Cole is with him the whole time. And the Kingdom are kind of pushing him. So he goes up the ramp to try to like run up to jump back down. But when he runs up, Joe promised MJF one thing when he went away. He said, I'm going to take everything from you.
Everything.
When Cole turned around, Samoa Joe snatched his ass up.
Yeah.
Like a badass kid in kindergarten and just say, get over here. Snatched him and Cole went to sleep for him, bro.
Easy.
Joe dropped his ass, bro.
Oh, man.
It made me want Joe to win a little bit. I know it can't happen because I don't know if Joe could carry the brand, but Joe is the shit, bro.
But you know what? Even if he could, I think MJF is doing what needed to be done for the title and for the company itself.
Yeah, MJF's great too. Like, they're going to put on a banger. I can't wait for him and Joe. That was the right choice. That was the bigger match to do, no matter what. That match with him and Roddy, you can get to that on a Collision. You could do that on a Dynamite. You can still do that match if you wanted to. But Joe being in this, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Nothing.
Matt Lopez says they better have that size for the ROH World title. I think they should. I think they should add that those plates to it to make it a little bit bigger, thicker. E says Roddy has done more meaningful wrestling in AEW than his last couple years in NXT. I will fully agree with that.
Yes.
In NXT, they tried to make him the staple of the cruiserweight division. Look at him here. He is shining. He's in main event angles on like Raw, basically. Is it the wisest move? Maybe not. Maybe it's not fulfilling to everybody, but I think Roderick Strong has only lost. That was his second loss since he's been in AEW, I believe.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Nope. Wait. Am I lying? It might be his third. It's his second or third loss. I can't remember if he had one more that I'm thinking of. I know he lost to Joe twice now.
I don't think he had another one, bro.
Maybe he did. I don't remember.
If he did,
I thought he lost a different match. I know he beat Jericho when I thought he was going to lose that one too.
Right.
But listen, they gave him some dubs. Matt Lopez says, do they give Joe the world championship win next week? Because I can see it.
Oh, yeah.
That'll be tough. People are yelling at him. Thought Danielson would need the stretcher after seeing that steel stairs bump. Yeah, chill.
Right.
Chill. What Joe did to Cole is what he should have done after Roman Reigns said he was taking time off for treatment. Chill. Let's address this now. We've heard the Punk rants. I want to hear the Bills rant. There's no rant.
None
It's week one. It's week one. I'm not too upset. Hit me up week 17 and we start messing up, then I'll have one for you. But for right now, I'm cool. Josh, Bills, get your shit together.
Right.
Dio, what's good, Dio? He said, hey, what's good, guys? It's been a while since I interacted with y'all. Hope y'all are doing well. Dio, I hope you're doing well, man. I think I hit you up on Twitter not too long ago. And just wanted to check in with you, man. But I hope things are good. Much love to you, player. Hope things are well. Adam, you awake yet? Roman Reigns taking time off for the 49ers. Ain't nothing wrong with that if he's a football fan. Go ahead.
Wrong with it
Go ahead, big dog. Do you?
Right.
Basically. WWE could have told you no to that contract. They told me he could have it.
Right.
That's on them. Let me know your ratings for tonight's show. Derek, I want to get to our ratings real quick. I'm going to say a thumbs up. If you're asking me to place a number on this show, give it a nice 7.5 out of 10.
Okay. Yeah.
Much better than last week's.
Yes.
Deanna out the woodwork saying 7.25. What up, Deanna?
Yeah. I can agree with that 7.5. 7.5 out of 10.
All right, you're gonna just say the same?
Yeah. I can agree with that because I mean you had your little low moments and didn't keep it up. So yeah, 7.5 out of 10.
That's fair. Let me see here. AEW gets 7.5 Adams out of 10. EPW gets 10 out of 10 Adams. E said C+, best since they railroaded Punk so far. Fair points. Fair points. Yeah, I will say best Dynamite though in weeks.
Yes.
Weeks.
Without a doubt.
And this is before All In we're talking too, because even All In we were kind of like, it could have been better. They had 1 week I thought that was really solid. Then they were like middle of the road, and then they just like fell all the way off after.
They did.
Let us address one more rumor, Derek. Edge got moved off of the WWE website. Is Edge coming to AEW? I'm going to give you a second to think about that. I'm going to read BJ's comment here. He said, I'll go solid pepper cheese from Pizza Hut. EPW gave me that full stuffed crust experience on delivery. Since I'm sick, EPW. Appreciate you, BJ.
Thank you.
And shout out to the homies who leave comments after, too. Much appreciated. Edge, do you want Edge in AEW at this point? He would be taking kind of the Punk spot, maybe. You're the big Edge fan. Me and Jesse and James had a good conversation about this earlier today when I went out for a walk today.
I will say no.
You say no to Edge going?
Yes. Only because I don't think Edge wants it. You know what I mean? I just don't think he wants to come this way.
Christian resigned. I mean, maybe he wants to be with his friend.
Maybe. I mean,
he said Edge needs to come get Christian ass. Christian is wilding.
True.
No, don't go to AEW, Deanna says. Grandslam debut would help uplift Grandslam after they showed Punk the door, he thinks, so. If Edge came in. They could. I just don't think you're going to get as much for Edge that you're going to pay him as you did with Punk.
Right.
But their choice.
Their big time choice.
They do need something though right now. Like,
they do.
They need something that will pull people in and want to get these tickets and stuff. I think they need to lower the ticket prices a little too.
How much are they?
I don't know. I'm just saying, just drop them down a little bit more.
Well, yeah.
They're selling those tickets next week 2 for $1.
Really?
Yeah. This would have been the time for us to go. You see, you gotta start holding out a little bit more. But
come on,
Edge and Christian versus FTR would be nice.
it would be. But then we got to talk about
Edge ain't wrestling Hobbs on Rampage. You ain't getting that for sure.
right. But then we gotta just talk about like how.
Oh, but if Edge does go to AEW, you can't use the name Edge, right? Yeah. And that's what he's always been known as. That's another thing too. WWE like has been loyal to him. They really haven't did him wrong.
They really have, and it's hard to walk away from that. But if they've taken you off and you really don't have anything else to do, why not join a different company, especially a company where your best friend is? Why not keep putting up numbers? You don't have to have a full.
So you're thinking it's not worth the risk of Edge going?
I don't.
Someone said they can call him Adam Cage, Sexton Hardcastle. That was his old name on the Indies. What was his other name? Damon Stryker in WCW when he did some jobs over there.
Terrible. Yeah, I just don't see him coming.
So it's a hard sell for you. You're like, nah, don't do it.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a hard.
Who do you get then? Is there anybody in mind, or do you need? I can give you a week to think about it. But who would you get then if you're AEW? Who would you be like? Okay, I got my eyes on you.
Okay. Yeah.
Not to mention FTR did get him back in the ring shape. BJ said.
I believe it. I respect it 100%. I just don't think they pull the trigger on it, though. I think they'll think that they have something else better to present, which they might. They might not, but they might. In their case,
is he retired? Let me ask you this: is Edge retired in WWE? Is he done wrestling?
He's done it at WWE, guaranteed.
So you think that the Toronto match, that's it? He's like, nah, I'm not doing this anymore.
Yeah. I don't honestly, if you really think about it, I don't really see the
it was a combination of people. It was like Sheamus, FTR. I feel like there was a couple other names I'm missing in there too that helped Edge get back in the ring. So you're saying he's done? No more wrestling. There's not one more Mania match for him to go out one last time. There's nothing that'll bring him back in.
No, I legitimately think he's done. Now, if he doesn't go that route, I will gladly eat my words. But I definitely feel like he's going that route because what else is there for him to do?
Okay. Matt Lopez says, I don't think there's anyone right now AEW can sign. Come January, Ospreay should be someone they could lock down. I don't see Ospreay wanting to leave New Japan.
I don't either.
Sheamus was with workouts. FTR did the in-ring training. Thank you, BJ. Clarification.
Right.
It's making me wait. Little Dick Vitale for y'all. Can't wait for college basketball. Check out everything college basketball too, by the way. Showing them some love. Yo, by the way, if I do ads for you, I need new ads.
Right.
Send them to me. EPWshow@gmail.com. Send them on over. We can get you plugged in if you guys are listening here. Other than that, man, next week, me and Derek will be back for Grandslam Monday, Clash of the Podcast with Sean. Really don't have too much else to say.
Nope. We got ourselves a good week coming up.
Good week coming up. Enjoy yourself some pro wrestling. We're going to dang sure do that. Other than that, let me see here. Tokyo the Menace said Tam to AEW. She needs a big platform. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with Tam coming over. I'm down with that. Stardom can share some love.
Right.
Are these pick events at TKO with a do-rag reel? No, they're not. Someone photoshopped the do-rag on them. The purple dewy, the lavender do-rag. But listen, for myself and the man they call Derek, we're going to be out for this episode of the AEW Dynamite reviews. I don't know if we're going to review Wrestle Dream. AEW started to do too many pay-per-views. I got to call in too many favors possibly to do that. You'll know probably week of, last minute type deal. But if we don't cover all the pay-per-views, don't hate us. It's just because I wasn't prepared for that. I had to know that stuff a little bit more beforehand, but we'll work on it. We're getting to the point to where we should just be able to handle things and do those things.
Right.
Thank y'all for rocking with us. We're going to be out Monday, Clash of the Podcast. Next week, Grand Slam review, be here. We are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling 1.
Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes. By the fans, for the fans, not many in this can understand, this the podcast to show you who I am, Conrad Cushman, the legend in the plans, please listen every day to the showcase, the opinions and knowledge that anyone can take, showing you how it is done, proving I am number one, what a legend becomes. This is now my time to show you that I am here. This podcast just to make it loud and clear. By the fans, for the fans, not many who's here can understand everything pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast here for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinion and the lesson, yes. Everyday pro wrestling, they can never be you. Listen to the podcast for the people, the best show that's here, so listen in. Let the knowledge begin, the opinions, the lesson, yes.